Hi guys, welcome back to my channel ArtsyPutsy with me Putsy, and for today's video I'm actually going to do something a little bit different because this one is a hair transformation. I used to have magenta in this part of my hair and it used to be so bright, but now it's already worn out and it looks like this. There's still a little bit magenta and red and a little bit darker tone of rose gold, and there's also a lot of orange and a little bit peachy in the bottom. But yeah, I think it's time to change the color of my hair, and this time I'm going to change all of it. I'm going to leave a note in the description below, and I'm going to leave you like a timestamp. Please note that I am not a hair professional, obviously. Maybe I have to talk a little bit of my hair first. As you can see, it used to be magenta down here and it's a direct dye, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to take it off. I've seen people that use a hair color remover and it doesn't work for them because the direct dye doesn't have an oxidant in it when you apply it. So if you use a hair color remover, it's going to remove the color, but when you put an oxidant to it, it will go back to this color. So I'm actually just going to bleach the bottom part again. The root and the rest of my hair is pretty black. The higher the number, the lighter your hair color is supposed to be. I have to make my hair color to number 10 or at least 9 or 8 first before I dyed my hair. So it's gonna be a real challenge for me to go from, like, it's such an extreme to go from 1 or 2 to level 9 or 10. Yeah, it's gonna be a real challenge to turn this one into level 10, but I'm gonna try. So for the first bleaching, you're going to need a gloves to protect your hand and a plastic bowls. You can't use silverware, you have to use plastic, and a bleaching powder obviously. This time I'm going to make two mixtures. The first one I'm going to use 30 volume developer because I'm going to use this for the middle part of my hair, and the ratio is 1.5 part of the bleaching powder and 2 part of the developer. Same goes to the second mixture, but for the second mixture I'm going to use Alfaparf 20 volume or 6% developer, and I'm going to use this Omniplex. Basically it's like an Olaplex, and this is the #1 bond maker. You use this to mix them with the bleaching mixture. And the #2 bond reinforcer, apply this as like a conditioner or like a hair mask. And this is a foil roll, and this is a plastic salon hair clips, again a plastic, and a brush to apply the bleach, t-shirt you don't really care about, and a hair dye cape. First thing first, you have to brush your hair. I'm going to split my hair into few parts. Split your hair apart in the middle and at the back of your ear, and then just twist them around, clip them with the hair clip, and do the same thing to the left side. And I don't show you the back part, but I just split them into 2 parts. So I usually like to put bleach into my hair with a brush first, like this, to deposit the product into your hair, and then I use my hand, I use my finger to make sure that all the mixture really get into the hair. Just saturate your hair, make sure you coat every single strand of hair with the bleach. And then I just wrap my hair with the foil. You don't have to do this part, but I just use them for the middle part only. And I leave the root area about 1 inch because the root area can be lifted a lot faster than the rest of your hair. So just do the root area at the very last. Ta-da! I'm done with the middle part of my hair, and then I apply the second mixture, you know, the one that has lower volume developer, and I coat the end of my hair with the bleach. In just about a minute, the magenta already fade so much, and I also coat the root part area. If you feel a burn sensation, just don't get the bleaching mixture very close to your head. Hi guys, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of update of what my hair looks like when it's dried after my first bleach, and this is what it looks like. I know it's weird, it's patchy, uneven, and just really weird. This is what it looks like. I know it's going to happen. I know my hair won't be lifted to level 8 or 9 after just one bleach, because my hair is super black. It's like level 1. My hair is just really hard to get bleach. I know a lot of people have had, dark brown hair, and then when they bleach it, even just after one time, it get to this level pretty fast. But as you can see, it's not. The root area will get lifted a little bit easier, a lot easier than the rest of our hair. But I already leave the bleach in this part of my hair for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I apply the bleach to my root, and then it already get this bright. I'm not going to show you how I bleach my hair for the second time, because we've already seen that. It's going to be very boring because it's pretty much the same. Hopefully it will get at least into level 7 or 8 or even 9. Yeah, fingers crossed. See. So for the second part of my bleaching process, I changed the brush, and I also buy another bleaching powder, and I believe it lifted my hair a little bit faster. Hi guys, so I'm back, and this is me with my hair after the third times of bleaching. I know I talked to you guys after my first bleach, and as you can see before, my hair was orange, and then there are some spots that it's pretty much still dark brown, like level 2, no, maybe like around level 3 or 4, and now it's yellow. It has some spot where it is very bright yellow, but I also have some spots where it's still a little bit orange, but the end is a lot lighter. For the second time around of my bleach, the mixture is 1 part of bleaching powder and 2 parts of the oxidant. Like I did before, the first time I have two set of mixtures. One was with 30 volume developer, and the other one is with 20 volume. So the third time, I only dyed the middle part of my hair because it's still orange. I have a mixture of the bleaching powder and the 30 volume developer, but the ratio was 1 part of bleaching powder and 1 part of the oxidant, so it's a lot thicker. It can leave your hair one step lighter, I think. Yeah, that's it for now. And for the fun part is the hair dyeing process, and I use this Alfaparf Revolution in the color pink and rich purple, and lots of conditioner. So for the first mixture, I use 2 parts of rich purple and 1 part of conditioner. I just use this measuring spoon to measure all of the product, and then just mix them well. For the second one, I want something a little bit lighter, so I just have 1 part of rich purple and 5 parts of conditioner. For the third mixture, I have 2 parts of pink and 2 parts of conditioner, and you can also add a little bit of purple if you like, so it will blend more seamlessly. And the last mixture, the fourth mixture, I use 3 parts of the pink and 12 parts of the conditioner. And I believe I also add a dot of the purple one. And here I already part my hair because you've seen that before. And I like to apply the root area first. I apply the first mixture first because it's the darkest one. So I put them on like an inch or two, and I make sure that I coat every single part of my root area from every angle. And I like to apply the color like this. I section my hair little by little, just use the end of the brush and flip them to the side, and then I coat the back side also, just to make sure that the color just, it coats every single strand of your hair, not just the front but also the back, and then also the other side, and then do the flipping motion thingy. And after I'm done with one side, I flip them over and do the same thing with the other side. Just apply them generously, and then for the part where I can't really use a brush, I just use my hand again, especially around the back of your ear and also at the back of my head where I can't really see from the mirror. And after I'm done with all of the root area, I like to take small amount of hair like this and just use my hand to apply the second color. I do with a pinching motion and also with a swiping motion, so that I won't have like a straight band between each color, because when I do the swiping motion to my hair, it will make sure that the two colors will blend seamlessly, because the first color already kinda soak into the hair, so the second one won't disrupt that. It just makes sure that the color blends very nice and you won't have a straight line between each color, and it saturates really well. And then after that I put the third color, and you can get as creative as you can with your color placement. You can place them in any order you want. You can go from number 1 to number 2 and then to number 4, or from number 1 to number 3 to number 4. But just make sure that you have the number 1 mixture in your root area and the lightest one at the very bottom. I don't know, I feel like it can give your hair a little bit more dimension. And after I'm done, it looks like this. I will leave the direct dye for at least 13 minutes, and after that you can rinse your hair with cold water, and then you're done. So this is what my hair looks like. I quite love the results, especially in this part of my hair. Like the root area is way too light, way too purple, and way too vibrant. As you can see, this part of my hair is a bit more muted, if that makes any sense. But overall I like it. Hi guys, it's been about a month and I've already washed my hair a couple of times, and this is the result. And as you can see, the purple is pretty much still a bit bright. The end part here, it's more like a rose gold now, but in the back, as you can see, there's part where it's a little bit darker than pink or a rose gold. I don't know what to call that color is, but yeah. And my hair grows so fast, and as you can see, in a month I already have this much. Like the root is so black now already. But even though it already washed out, I actually quite prefer it this way. It's just way too bright for my liking, and this is what I originally want. It washed out this way because I don't tone my hair after I bleach my hair, so my hair had like a very strong yellow and goldeny undertone to it. Like the yellow undertone kind of peeked through, and it just gives the hair a little bit of rose gold effect to it. Not really, but a little bit. So if you ask my hair condition is, it's pretty freaking dry. Like it's really dry, but it's expected because I already have really dry damaged hair before, and especially at the end of my hair. And if you ask me if you already have dry hair, why you bleach your hair anyways, because I've seen a lot of people scared of getting their hair bleached, because I did too, but I finally got around to it and I don't regret it. But I really want to try to have like crazy color while I'm still young and I still want it. And while I want it, I'm gonna do it, even though I know like the consequences. If you're okay with it, then just do it. I don't care if I damage my hair, because I can just chop it off and grow my hair back, and then I can do a lot of treatment to my hair. As long as you're gonna be able to keep up to treat your hair, like you're able to treat your hair afterwards, then just do it. Just bleach your hair, dye your hair several times. There's the only thing I can say to you: while you want it, why not just do it? I don't want, like 5 years from now, I don't know if I still want to have this crazy color hair, and I'm going to look back like, why did I not dye my hair back then? And I don't want to have that regret, so I decided to just bleach my hair anyways. So the tip from me is just make sure if you want to dye your hair by yourself, you have to make sure that every single thing that you're going to use is safe for you, because everything that is safe for me doesn't mean it's gonna be safe for you. You just have to do a patch test, like make sure the product won't give you any allergic reaction. Just make sure you know exactly what the product you're going to buy before you go in the store, so you won't end up with a larger budget. That's one of the main reasons, like the money, because if you don't, then you'll end up buying things that you don't really need. Like that's like day-to-day problem. But make sure that you know exactly everything that you're going to do to your hair. Watch a bunch of videos here on YouTube. Watch Guy Tang's videos. I know he's not recommend us to dye our own hair, but at least you know a little bit about how to apply the product, how to mix the product, what should go first, what should go last. If you want your hair color to last a bit longer, don't wash your hair every single day. If you're used to wash your hair every single day, I know it's going to be hard, but I'd say 2 or 3 times a week is the safest one. And you can just use a dry shampoo in between washes. It's better to use a shampoo specifically for colored hair, so it won't fade your hair as fast. I always put an oil, like I will make a video about it someday, about like my oil treatment. I apply the oil like about 1 hour before I wash them, and then I wash my hair with the shampoo. I don't use any conditioner. After I wash my hair, I just go straight to apply some hair mask. That kind of helps my hair, not specifically heal them, but I feel my hair a little bit softer and manageable if I do that. Never use hot water. Just make sure you wash your hair with cold water or like a slight warm. Preferably just use cold water so it won't damaging and it won't fade the color of your hair as much. That honestly make a big difference, because I don't know if this video is helpful or not, but I hope it does, even just a little bit. leave a comment down below what color do you think you're going to do to your hair, or if you have any question about my hair. Maybe if you have a recommendation for me, like what color should I try next, then just leave a comment down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. If you haven't already, I'm going to, I don't know if that's the right words.